And then you walk into a science classroom and tell the scientists to teach something else. That is a recipe for disaster. Economic disaster. Well, let me put it another way. This is a free country. You can say what you want, think what you want, worship who you want, provided it doesn't subtract from the rights of others. Okay, this is the American way. School boards are local. School is not mentioned anywhere in the Constitution, which means it's handed to the states. States make their own curriculum. You could move to a state where the entire curriculum for science was based on biblical Genesis. It's all there. God created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and animals, and God named and Adam named the animals. It's all there. Make that your foundation for understanding physical reality. If you do that, you have removed yourself from the greatest economic driver there ever was, which are innovations in science and technology. In a country that is a free capitalist nation, you have the freedom to vote that way for your school board, but no emergent company will put their factories or their headquarters in your state, because they will not be getting the talent they need to bring the United States into the 21st century, economically. So I'm simply making an economic argument to you, because anyone who has derived science from their religious texts has gotten the wrong answer. Every time. The only way, so here's what happens. You get the wrong answer. Oh, what has science figured out about it? Oh, that's what science has shown. Okay, let me go back and reinterpret the passage so that it does not conflict with the science. These are called religious apologists. They're Muslim apologists, Jewish apologists, Christian apologists. It's a long-standing academic exercise to go back to Scripture and try to reinterpret it in a way that does not conflict with what science is telling you. But what that means is the Scripture alone cannot lead the way if every time science disagrees with it, you go back and reinterpret the Scripture until it doesn't. And so it's just not useful. And I can tell you, if it were useful, every one of us would have a Bible right next to us in the laboratory, and if something weird happened, we'd check the Bible, see what God would tell us about it. But that doesn't work. It has never worked. Okay. So now, enlightened religious people use their religious text for their spiritual fulfillment and their, morals and these kinds of things. Modern enlightened religious people are not using their Scripture as a science textbook. And Galileo knew this. There's a phrase that he wrote. We think it's attributable to someone else, but he wrote this. He said, the Bible tells you how to go to heaven, not how the heavens go. And he was a religious man. He was a religious man. And I will end on my final quote from Galileo. He refused to believe that God would give us a brain and intelligence, yet somehow expect us to forego its use. This is what we need to carry with us into the future of this country so that we can be the great country we always thought we were, and that in fact we indeed were, coming out of the 20th century, where we dared to accomplish great things, rather than sit back and watch the rest of the world pass us by. Fantasia Theater, you've been great. Thank you.